I was this super soldier, like fighting in a war, and then I come home and I'm like nothing, and I'm laying on my couch and I get disability and I go to all these appointments, and that's not a life.
Like so many of her fellow soldiers, Angela Peacock came home a different person. 7 years in the army, including a combat tour to Iraq, had left her with many invisible wounds.
I had so many traumatic things like that happen, seeing injured people in the streets, or having close calls, or being shot at, or worrying about my own death from an illness that I didn't know what it was. That it was then that I just kind of reached my limit and the ability to hold all of that trauma at once. And that's when I started seeking help for post-traumatic stress.
Angela's treatment journey started while on active duty and went on for long after she was medically retired. Over the course of 15 years, she tried more than 40 psychotherapeutic drugs and countless therapy sessions and programs. She was even voluntarily hospitalized 7 times. While for many people these treatments can be life-saving, Angela kept getting worse.
Entering the mental health care system, it was very much like you have to go to therapy, you have to go to the doctor, you have to take your medication. You're going to be on this medication for the rest of your life. It's depressing. It was disempowering. I kind of felt like a prisoner. I was out of the military, but now I'm a patient, and that's my job. And my whole life revolves around this sickness that I have. And there's a lot of fear in that. And there's a lot of loss of hope.
But the soldier inside her kept fighting.
I wanted to get better. I knew it was possible. It was just this little curiosity inside of myself, and maybe a little intuition that was like, this isn't it. There's something else. It's not here, and you need to go find it or you're gonna die.
Angela's search led her to one of Wounded Warrior Project's alumni summits, where she learned about non-traditional programs that she found intriguing.
I felt like this is gonna help me more than the other stuff did. I think that's what my draw was to Wounded Warrior Project, was because there's so many different things I could try.
She tried Zoom cooking classes, CrossFit workouts, and equine therapy with horses, which she found particularly impactful.
The horses were quiet. They didn't talk to you. They offered you this unconditional love. The civilians were so nice to me, and the staff at the horse place. It was just like a chance to get out in nature and walk in the pasture and feed the horse and brush them and walk them around and learn to ride a little bit. And it was so good for me at a time when I was barely leaving my house and I didn't have any friends and I was newly back in my community and not a lot of people were talking to me. So that was I think that was the beginning. It was like a bridge to kind of get a little hope back.
And a little hope goes a long way. While Angela doesn't consider herself completely healed, she's paving her own path towards peace and happiness. She has been living in an RV for the past 2 years, driving from the tip of Maine to the southern coast of California with her 2 service dogs, her beloved G.I. Joe, who passed away recently, and now Raider.
Just graduated, and he's all mine. You're all mine. Oh, he's all mine. And here starts our journey together. You want to be my dog? What do you think? Am I okay? I think he says yes.
33 states and 15 national parks. Now I want to live. I still have national parks to see. I still have a service dog who's only 2 years old, who I want to grow up and see him live a full life, I have now created a life for myself, a definition of my own life that makes me want to live and stay here.
I wish you all could see me. This is freedom. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
BrainLine is powered in part by Wounded Warrior Project to honor and empower post 9/11 injured service members, veterans, and their families. For more information about PTSD, please visit brainline.org. BrainLine is a service of WETA, Washington, D.C.